Hello, everybody. It is Dragonbane night again at the Adventure Archive. Aren't you so excited? Tonight we are continuing the campaign, The Secret of the Dragon Emperor. Nobody's died just yet, but last session we just ended right when maybe combat might begin, so we'll see how it goes, if they can take out whoever these people are better than the Goblin Horde of four Goblin Scouts. But before I begin, I got to thank some people, as always. First and foremost, thank you viewers out there for hanging out with us. Don't forget to like the stream or the video if you're watching this in the future. Really appreciate it. It helps the algorithm. It helps get us out there. So I appreciate that. Also, Patrick P., the Foundry developer, totally amazing. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. It's making my life, all of our lives, easier. And Andreas for the amazing soundtrack as well, the Dragonbane soundtrack. I don't think it's available, but I actually added his SoundCloud in the descriptions of all the videos, so you can go check him out. You can also check out Heimat der Katastrophe. There are links down there. And that's what we're listening to right now. It is actually Music for Dungeons by Noel. So disregard the little corner graphic over there. It's a little bit incorrect, but anybody else I need to thank? I don't think so. I think I got everybody, so... oh yeah, in case you guys find any cool moments in this game, appreciate a clip. I think you can do that on YouTube now. We like to drop those on socials and stuff, so no pressure to the players, but if some cool shit happens, or you can write a time code too. That's as simple as that. But I think that is it. I think it's time for a recap. I'll say hello to the chat. We got so many people tonight. We got Hunter. We got 674. Who else we got? We got the players, of course. I guess that's it. I'm sure Jake will show up. Oh, we got EXP24FM. Hello, hello. So, and hello to you watching the VOD. So what happened last time on Dragonbane? Well, the players decided to keep this statuette to themselves. This piece of the statuette, this legendary statuette, allegedly. This woman that they met in the Three Stags Inn told them that there's a legend of an ancient dragon empire, and there's a statuette that once it's assembled, there's 4 pieces. It's taken to this crypt that actually exists in Outskirt, and that allows somebody to get this ancient sword of Durman, I think it's called, which is a very powerful sword. However, she warned that there are factions looking for it as well. So I don't believe you guys have found any of those factions yet. You've just spoken to her, and she seems to be a good soul wanting to protect it for the better good, or the greater good. And she's offering you guys 50 gold. And I know you did some gear research and all decided that 50 gold is not that much money, especially
shit.
Yeah, especially with only 3 pieces to go, 150 gold, but we'll see.
What did she offer 50 gold for?
Every piece of this statuette you guys found. So you guys have 1. And she's... there's 3 more that you know of. They're all marked on your Misty Vale map. Where they are...
Wait, 3 more what?
What was that?
3 more what?
Statuette pieces. So you guys have a fragment of 1. You guys have the feet, and there's 3 more pieces. And yeah, so that's it. Okay. Oh, we got a birthday in the chat? Happy birthday.
It's Hunter's birthday today.
Well,
yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us on your birthday. We'll do our best to be entertaining.
He has a request.
What was that? Oh, he has a request? What is it?
He wants you to sing happy birthday.
Oh, me? We got to all do it, right? Not just me.
Sure.
Right? Where's my song?
Yeah.
Sorry, the singing happy
birthday to you.
But you got to do like Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, what? There was a joke. No. Please don't. Okay. It's a joke.
Stare into the screen while you do it. People love being stared at.
Look at you. I'm pointing at you right now. There you go.
Don't sing the actual song though. It's copyrighted.
Oh, true.
Shit. Okay. Stay away from that. All right. Anyway, so these adventurers, they found their way. So actually, it was Louis who discovered a little rumor at the Three Stags about some strange cave where there's a creature living, allegedly. There's a lot of livestock missing and people have gone missing. And on their journey there, their double journey, because the The amazing trailblazing elf Sariel got them lost the first time, but they eventually made it there, and they discovered this creepy cave full of mist, as if everything isn't already covered with mist. But they ran into a woman outside the mountain, outside the cave, down into the valley a bit, and she was mentioning that some creature, she's blind though, some creature attacked her farm, and then her niece went missing. She went off, not missing, but she went off to go try to solve this problem, off into these caves, which maybe she's here, maybe she's not. Maybe she's the dead body lying at your feet right now. Nobody really looked too closely. But anyway.
You didn't check the, like, genitalia?
No. I mean, there was no genitalia checking. There was no checks for that last time.
Well, I think you tried to check, not necessarily for genitalia, and then you failed. And then I was going to check, but then he's like, these robed figures walk up. So
yeah,
gotcha.
so
yeah, I got frustrated.
Yeah, well, it was funny because you were kind of poking and prodding, looking around,
No,
but
I
not
had my
quite.
mace. Yeah, I was like keeping my eyes up and just trying to like flip the cloak over with my mace, and I couldn't fuck it. And eventually, I think I just like stood up and was like, "Fuck this!" like super loud, and then cloak figures.
That's what happened exactly. And then Sariel came in and also tried to get a look around. But yeah, when he said fuck or whatever Morning Cloak said, you heard footsteps coming down this corridor, and that is where we're going to begin, everybody. So like I said, you guys see 4 figures coasting through the mist, walking through this mist toward you. You see firelight behind them. There is a firelight glow. So they look like these silhouettes, but you do see a glint of steel at their sides. But I'll give you guys a little bit of time to act if you would like to while they're approaching you, because they're not rushing at you. So they're walking toward you, skulking toward you, if you will. Does anybody want to do anything in this brief moment of time?
Do they seem hostile? Like, are they,
They're kind of, they're kind of skulking toward you. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, maybe they're just kind of have bad posture, but you do see a glint of steel, a weapon. So people carry weapons.
So we're in a cave, right?
Yes, you're in a cave.
I'm going to use that to my advantage and use my instrument and give them a bane.
Okay,
by intimidating
remember
them.
Right, but remember that is that's a very brief action. So
right.
So we're not technically in turn order. Basically, it's supposed to last a round, which is about 10 seconds. Whereas you kind of found, or Matt's figured out a slight loophole to extend the benefits of that. But yeah, I would say if you do this, it's literally probably going to be gone by the time they reach you.
Oh, okay. So they're not to us yet.
Not yet. Yeah, go ahead.
What I imagine coming towards us is when the 3 witches in Hocus Pocus are like going down the street with their feet crossing, and they're like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I imagine skulking in cloaks and stuff to look like every time.
Hey, whatever works for you, man. You can have that image.
Hey, I do.
All right. So I guess we have at the forefront we have well, let me move my GM token. That's nobody. That's just for me to have visibility into the scene. But yeah, Morning Cloak, you're just beyond this body that you somewhat inspected. Sariel is there as well. So you're really the only one, I believe. Morning Cloak, you're the only one that sees these people. I think Sariel's just out of eye shot. But line of sight. Right. Oh, you can? Okay.
Eye shot. Remember the eye shot?
Is that a dirty joke?
Remember your last character could shoot like blood out of her eyes?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that eye shot.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now you're talking about another eye shot.
Yeah, those ones.
Hey, I don't.
We're off to a good start.
Sorry for those of you out there who thought Dragonbane was a family-friendly game. Well, it might be at your table, just not this table. So,
this is not a family-friendly channel, as
yes,
we have been told.
Yeah.
I'm foreign, by the way. I don't understand any of these jokes. I just like to point out to all the kids out there.
Yeah, Matt's just here. He's our token Swede. We had to have a Swedish guy to play a Swedish game. So
I don't understand. Italian, but anyway.
I think we need to replay Matt's face when Jason said "I shot," just to prove that he is in on the joke.
Oh yeah. There we go. There's our clip. The Swedes are Swedes in on the joke. Yes, clearly.
There you go.
All right, so
Morning Cloak, the Wolfkin Knight in full plate armor here.
Yes.
4 sessions in, I'm still figuring out who I am, but I've got it now. I'm going to just I have my mace and shield in hand already because I was already kind of creeping in. I yelled, I stood up, I'm in the middle of this shit. I glance over my shoulder, look at Serial, see if she sees what I see, and I give like an ear twitch.
Ah, I like that.
Is what I get? Yeah.
Yeah, because your hands are full, so you can just.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call out, just like hold there.
Okay, you do, and there's a brief pause. So the two in the lead kind of stop momentarily, and you hear another 2 pair of footsteps behind them. So based on your amazing ears and intuition, you deduce there are 4 figures approaching you. But they stop a moment, and they kind of lean down a little bit, and they start to move forward even more slowly. You do not belong here. You hear that you hear that pretty damn good because you're a wolf. A wolf. Not a wolf, a wolf.
Do wolves have super good hearing?
I would think so, right? I mean, they're dogs.
I mean, I got big ears.
Yeah. I don't think mechanically.
I'm sorry, wolves are not dogs. Let's just say that.
Okay, dogs are related
descendants
to
of
wolves.
wolves.
Descendants of wolves.
Thank you.
There you go.
Right. Don't need to avenge my wolfkin brothers for the insult here already.
The dog comment.
Yeah. I mean, everyone heard that, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Maybe not Louis. Louis he's almost outside the cave.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't think ducks have that good hearing.
Nah.
But apparently wolves can hear up to like 6 miles away, so.
There you go.
There you go. I'm going to look over my shoulder to Serial and the rest of them again, and I'll even just say, we have to have some type of code right now, right? Like 2 ear twitches and no. So, I'll just say 4 cloaked figures. That way. And like look back towards him, kind of take a ready stance.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see them continually approaching. Okay. So what, Serial? Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was saying I've got my bow at the ready.
Okay, you have your bow at the ready. I'll allow Darrow and Louis as well to have a moment of somewhat of a turn, I guess, out of combat turn if you'd like to do anything.
Didgeridoo prepped and ready.
Okay. Didgeridoo it, boys and girls. What about you, Darrow?
Gonna walk up. And it's time for RP. I can't remember which one got lost. Which woman we're looking for? Was it Hildy?
Yes. Let me confirm. I think you're right, but yes.
Or is it Hildy's farm and? Oh yeah, no, it's Gunhill.
Gunhill. Yeah, Gunhill is the Hildy is the farmer, and Gunhill is the niece.
Says Daryl.
We are looking for someone who might have come this way. We mean you no harm.
At that, they all rush forward. Your little voice just did not. So I'm going to put everybody into combat now. I'm going to say like they just get to about here by the time all that goes by. So let us put everybody into combat here. Okay. Now it's yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, I appreciate the attempt of Darrow.
No, yeah.
Use
I
the
mean,
situation.
yeah. They do not want you here, clearly. And there doesn't seem to be like any discussion that they're willing to have anyway, as of yet. Okay, let's go begin combat. Oh shit, it auto rolled. Okay. I guess that's okay, whatever. Gotta change the tunes as well. Let's get it back to some Dragonbane. Do. Is it playing? Is it playing? Barely. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so this first figure comes into the light. There's a little bit of light coming outside. I guess, wait, was it? It was dark when you guys came in here, wasn't it? Sunset. So you barely see, but I'll say you see it well enough. Morning Cloak, this figure steps forward, brandishing a scimitar, black cloaked, no hair, shaved bald completely, and wearing a blindfold. Completely blindfolded. But regardless, this female lashes out at you with her scimitar. But because she is in darkness, I must roll a awareness. Okay, failed. So she cannot attack. So that's the tricky thing about darkness is it's not just a boon. It is, or a bane. It is actually a, let me confirm that really quick, so I don't flub this entire combat encounter. Yes, to attack an enemy in melee, you must first make an awareness roll. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be like 2 rolls if you're blindfolded or in darkness. Okay, that's all that person gets to do. They're just kind of hunting around for you, even though you're this massive figure, Morning Cloak. Sariel is up next, though, as you see this black cloaked figure try to locate the position of this giant wolfkin. What would you like to do?
Can I see her? I'm kind of more in light, I guess.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, there's
Okay.
enough light spilling into the cave from the outside that you can see fine.
Okay, I'm going to try to shoot her with my bow.
Okay. Actually, I should probably... You know what? I already said it, so I'm not going to say it, but I know there's a dimly lit as well, which I think that's a... But I'll give it to you. I'll say that the firelight, what appears to be firelight coming, you know, backlighting them, gives you enough vision. Yeah, imposes Bane on all ranged attacks if it's dimly lit, but I'll give it to you. So why don't you, why don't you roll me an attack and see what happens? And remember, you can target this character by hitting the T key if you hover over that token.
Okay. There we go. Short bow.
13. Okay, yeah, you let off an arrow, and it sings true.
Oh, frickin'.
So you already rolled damage, and then I can apply damage? Let's see. Okay, did that work? Hell yeah, it did. Nice work, Patrick. Nice work, man. Okay, so yeah, you shoot an arrow into this thing. Pierces this this person in the shoulder, tears some cloak off, flutters to the ground. Do you want to move or do anything else, or do you want to hold your ground?
Yeah, I'm gonna move right here.
I'm gonna scooch the map back so the stream can see a little bit better. Okay, so you move a little bit back. Next up is going to be fucking. I need to take myself out of this. I accidentally select my token. Remove combatant. Okay, that would be Darrow. You are up next.
Yes.
Yeah, what would you like to do?
Right. I am going to target the other fellow.
Ah,
to
so
the
this one up here?
West. Yes.
Okay, this lurking figure.
And with a mighty cry,
Rotvelska.
Yes.
I will cast Ensnaring Roots.
Oh, shit. Swedes in the chat, let us know what he said.
Or don't.
Or don't. Skill roll for Ensnaring Roots at power level 1 succeeded. All right, so why don't you tell us what this thing does?
I can. So, the victim is ensnared by roots and branches and is unable to move, breaking free. Requires an evade roll with a boon at power level 1, normal at power level 2, and with a bane at power level 3.
And is this an immediate thing I have to roll for, or is this like on their turn? I guess it would be immediate, right?
On their turn, I think.
Okay. So once it is that person's turn.
Because you're breaking free, that's an action.
Oh, so it automatically succeeds and I'm trying to break free. Gotcha. So I'm going to mark this character. So these roots rise up from the ground, the rocky earth, and ensnare, entangle. This is there like an entangle? Oh, it doesn't matter.
And in my hand, you can see a twig.
Oh.
It requires a gesture and an ingredient.
Interesting. And you still have your little shepherd's crook, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not little to me, but sure.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to put that. I'm going to say they're shocked because I can't find an entangle. All right. Do you want to move at all, Daryl? That's what you can do for the remainder of your turn.
No, I'm going to have to stay right there.
Okay. So you hold your ground.
Cloak gets hit.
And it's actually this person right behind that person. So these roots like rise up from the rock, and thinking this person standing behind think it's going to hit them too. They leap forward in front of this person and immediately spot the massive wolfkin standing there. But again, you see this as well, Morning Cloak, blindfolded again. So they must make an awareness roll to see if they can even succeed. No, so they still cannot spot this massive armored wolfkin. So these guys are not doing so hot. Which brings us to the man of the hour, or the wolfkin of the hour.
Question?
Yeah.
Question. Did you roll an acrobatics roll?
Oh, did I?
For that leap?
Well, I was like figurative. It wasn't like they're actually leaping.
Right.
I just meant like moving around. You're like, I don't like that.
Well,
You know what? Screw it. I'll do it. Let's make an acrobatics roll. They don't have one. Fuck. So I guess I'm gonna have to roll a. I think it's if they don't have it. Yeah, it's a 5. No. All right. Retcon. This person falls. They are prone. Ah. Okay. There we go. Are you happy, Mass? Is Daryl happy?
yes.
All right.
Yes.
We'll probably need that.
No, I know. It's good, right? But that brings us to Morning Cloak as he sees this other blindfolded figure stumble over these roots that were called by somebody. What would you like to do?
So this person fell down, and this person's in front of me, and they're both...
This person fell down right here, the one with the little prone icon. This person is ensnared, entangled, whatever you want to call it. This person is standing up straight.
I don't see anyone here. I guess they're just in blackness for me.
Oh, I guess you can't see enough light, apparently. Maybe not enough light's going through, but yeah, there's somebody right there.
Dope.
On the ground.
And they're just flailing around. Do I get the sense that they are flailing around because they're blindfolded or because it's dark?
Which one? The one that just fell?
Any of them, because one in front of me was just kind of like swinging around too, right?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, I guess. I mean, I will say that you heard Daryl behind you mutter some kind of words, and then you heard rock move and earth move, and somebody go, ah, and something's going on. But I guess maybe it's a little bit difficult to fully make it out.
But is it so dark that I need to make a roll against the person that's in front of me?
No, I should have probably said that, but it is dimly lit. I think that's only for ranged attacks, though, not melee.
Gotcha.
So far, I mean, according to the rule book that I'm seeing right now, dimly lit imposes a bane on all ranged attacks.
Okay. So I'm just debating how murderous I want to be right now, I guess.
Very.
But they're coming at us, right? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just gonna loop the Morning Star right at her dome.
Okay.
I'll snarl, set my feet, and she's just like doing this in front of me. I'm just gonna, all right, well, boom, just not take it off. Am I booned up at all for any reason?
No, I don't believe it.
Have I been done? No.
No, Louis hasn't gone yet. Yeah, you have been done. Okay. Domer Hunter
Turn the battle music up. Getting the spirit here. Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to I'm gonna roll my Morning Star to hit this lady.
Oh, what? 18.
18 on an 18.
Failed, my child.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with that. Let me see if I have any. Do I have any abilities? Let me do the hunting instincts. Nope. All right, and then guardian. Oh, what did you find? Okay, I gotta remember that. Nothing that matters right now. Okay, then I apparently it is also it's dark. I gets up in my eye. I swing a Morning Star at this blind woman in front of me and somehow miss. And there you go. I miss.
Okay, you miss. You swing. It's so dimly lit here. All right, so you're gonna skip that, which means, are you gonna move? Oh, I guess. Yeah. Do you want to move at all anywhere, like around the character at all, without suffering a free attack? Okay.
I'm good here.
All right, this person pushes through this absolute mess, stepping over everybody, and that's. Let me check their movement to make sure it's okay. Movement is 10. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll say that's half their movement. So yeah, this other blindfolded cultist swings at you with a scimitar, Morning Cloak. Oh wait, well, attempts to. Let's see what happens here. They must roll an awareness. Fail again. It's like a bunch of mimes fighting you, basically, right now. Just like trying to look at you. All right, so that person misses, which means finally we are at Louis. Louis, what would you like to do?
All right, I'm to didgeridoo it, and I'm going to go ahead and use the didgeridoo, not to give us a boon, but to give all of the enemies a bane
on every roll.
Yeah, so I'm going to use it to instill fear. I would imagine
10 meters, right?
With the horn, it's 100.
Oh, okay, you're good.
And I would imagine, like, since it's in this cave, it sounds like like a Clifford-sized bear growling, just at the entrance of this cave.
I like that. I bet it does. Yeah, it resonates quite well in here. Okay, so boom, you do this, monstrous thing. Monstrous sound. And do you want to move at all? I guess you can do that as well, if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll move up a little bit.
Okay. This final figure is going to attempt to... What did I have to roll, Mats, to get out of this ensnared business?
You need to roll evade.
Evade. All right, let's see what I can do here. All right, this person...
Bane.
Oh, with the Bane. Okay. Bane 1. No. Yeah, so this, again, writhing in your roots, I guess they are, right? Or vines. This cultist cannot break free. Which brings us to the end. And then, oh, look. It auto-rolled everything. Patrick was right. Of course he's right. He programmed this thing. So that brings us to Morning Cloak. You're up.
I guess, if everything's happening this fast, I swung at this woman and I assume some Larry moment curly shit's happening and maybe she like bent down to pick something up right as the thing went over her head or whatever, but like the backswing is what's gonna try to take this lady out again, and I'm gonna swing away on her with a snarl.
Okay. Home run. Let's see if you got it.
14 success.
Hell yeah. All right. Why don't you
roll that beautiful bean footage?
I'm gonna say they avoided dodging or attempting to dodge.
Wow.
7?
7 out of 2d8 plus d6. I got a 5, a 1, and a 1. So.
Wow. Did you target her?
Big damage. I did not.
Okay.
How do we target again?
You just hover over with your cursor and hit T, and there'll be like a little crosshairs.
There it is. No, okay. I didn't. But yeah,
So,
7 whole damage.
Okay. 4,
so I just, as she bends down to pick
2,
something else up, I just graze her. Apparently.
Oh no, you don't. You make enough contact, and you kind of just spin her around 360 degrees, and she just has this gout of blood like dripping down her cloak. You can just see it pouring like a waterfall. She's not doing so hot. Do you want to move at all, or are you good where you are?
No, I'm good. But is like quick threats of severe bodily harm like a free action in this game?
No.
What do you mean? I can't say anything?
Oh yeah. Sorry, you can say something. That's free action. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Sorry.
So yeah, if I hit her and I feel like I barely graze her, but I guess one of my mace pointies really gets her. I'll raise the mace back up towards the other guy. That maybe you can see it or not. He's got a blindfold, and I'll just say like, if you continue, you will die.
Okay, you do get those words out. And who is up next? Oh man, so this one that you've destroyed, basically, she starts to back up, which means she's going to have to roll an evade. She's cowering in fear, even though your words were directed at the other person. Wait, Banes you said, right? Banes.
Yes.
Banes on every roll. Oh, it succeeded. Holy shit. Okay, so she slipped on some of her own blood, I guess, and did some fancy footwork. And got away. So she just moved, like, she's kind of dragging herself, limping. That's all she does. That's as far as she makes it with her back up against this moss-covered wall, which brings us to Darrow. What would you like to do, Darrow?
I'm gonna wait until Seriel's turn. Or
you want to swap with Seriel?
Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't do it.
So let me do that. I think it's swap initiative. So we want to swap with Seriel. Bam! Look at that magic. Okay, so Seriel, you're up.
Also muted.
Oh, muted.
I'm gonna step up over here. Is this the person I hit before? Wait,
no, you hit her. She's backing away, absolutely bloodied into the darkness.
So
difficult
I
to see. Yeah, I'll say it's going to be a bane if you try to hit her right now.
Okay. I guess I'll try to hit this person then.
Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, I guess you're within line of sight for sure. You're not going to hit Morning Cloak. He's not blocking you. So don't forget to target the vile cultist and attempt your roll. And don't forget. Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting. I always think the didgeridoo is going to be a boon.
No.
It's a bane for everybody else.
Oh, we're so close. Cool.
Succeeded.
Yes, that's better.
So just before you guys roll damage next time, like just wait a minute and then because they might try to dodge.
Oh.
So
okay.
I can't. Yeah, basically before you declare parrying or dodging, You do that before damage is rolled.
Okay.
So that you don't, know like, oh yeah, I can take it. But it's fine. All right, so 11? Damn. Deal damage. 11 damage. Holy shit. This person drops to one knee as well. You strike right in the breastbone, and you hear a gurgling sound. Do you want to move or do anything else? Or I guess all you can do is move or maybe shout a word or switch a weapon or something.
I'll move down.
Okay. Yeah, just so you guys know, free actions briefly are draw or exchange a weapon at hand, right, in your hand. Change position, throw yourself to the ground or get up, drop an item or shout or say a few words. So those are the free actions in the game. Okay, so you move back. That brings us to this demon cloak. So he climbs to his feet, no longer prone. He takes a wide stance and moves forward toward Morning Cloak, and you see just an absolute look of fear on his face. His scimitar blade is quivering, but still he proceeds forward, and he's got to make an awareness roll with a Bane. Man, you guys are okay. This is like a Three Stooges fight right now. Failed. Okay, again, can't seem to locate you. And you can hear this person kind of muttering something under their breath. It almost sounds like a prayer, but you can't make out what the words are. Which means Darrow's up next.
Yes. Shit.
Okay.
I am going to move first of all.
Can I hit the one in front of Morning Cloak?
Oh, you definitely can, yeah. Well, is it ranged or is it a melee?
It's melee.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Because I know with ranged, I think it's a Bane if you're in melee, trying to shoot a bow or something. Yeah, of course. So,
target.
Oh, I can see you guys target them too. That's cool.
A swing with the old staffaroo.
All right, succeeded. I'm gonna say this one forgoes the dodge. So, actually, he can't. He already did his action.
Enjoy your 7 points of damage there, sir.
That's what I've been forgetting to do. Okay, and you targeted him. It didn't. Oh yeah, I got to do this first. Deal damage. There we go. You know what I've been forgetting to do? I think. Do you want to move at all, Darrow, anymore? Or are you good where you are?
No, I'm good. Did he die?
No. You jacked him up.
Okay, then I want to move.
You want to move? So remember, you're going to... there'll be a free attempted attack, or you have to roll an evade to try to get away because you're within melee range. Unless you move around them within the one square.
I'm gonna have to try to evade first. I want to get behind Morning Cloak. So here comes my evade.
I mean, they're gonna have to roll you succeeded anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get behind. You're gonna be standing on this dead body. Okay.
Yep.
All right. You're
for
like
genitalia, which I believe is a plant because I am from Sweden. I don't know what that means.
All right. Again, this entangled cultist tries to break free, cursing with anger. I got to roll a evade. Okay. And it's baned, of course. These guys are never gonna get out of anything here. Failed again. How long does this thing last? Just indefinitely?
For a shift.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, so Louis, you're up. That means that after your turn, I believe, right? Is it after your turn, your next turn, the effect goes off? I can look really quick, I guess.
The effect lasts until your turn in the next round, so it doesn't
say
until
your turn. So it is your turn, meaning it's done.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess I'm gonna move up a little bit. I'm I'm going to... What's my movement? My movement's 8. And each square is 2 meters?
Right, so 4.
Okay.
Yeah, you can move 4. It's like it divide by 2.
I'm going to stand just out of range here.
Okay.
And use a throwing knife.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So
At the one right in front of you?
yeah. So I
Okay.
target with T.
T, yeah. Hover the cursor and hit T, and then it'll target them.
And no boons or banes.
Yeah,
for me,
nothing right now, yeah.
Okay.
Should be dimly lit, but it's fine. I already let Sariel have it.
Ooh.
Okay, you succeed. He is not going to attempt to dodge, so roll that beautiful damage. 3. All right, I will deal this damage. All right, yeah, you throw this dagger and it pierces him right in the shoulder. Yeah! He screeches like Skeletor.
I'm gonna want that back.
All right, new round, everybody. Sariel, you are up first this time.
Nice.
Unless you want to swap. Remember, you guys can always wait if you want to strategize. Up to you.
No. I'm gonna attack, I think.
Okay.
I'm
The
gonna
one
attack.
thing...
Yes.
I was going to say, the one thing I wish this did, and maybe there's a way to do it, is I wish I could mark someone as their action has been done already. You know, like if somebody has to evade out of their turn order, like technically you're supposed to flip the initiative card, meaning like, okay, there's my action, but I don't see a way to do that other than clearing it. But anyway, sorry, go ahead.
This is the injured woman, right? Or is she still?
No,
in the
no, no.
darkness?
She's back in the darkness. You hear just
Okay.
labored breathing between all of the other curses and shitty
I think
combat
this is
maneuvers that these cultists have.
the only person I have a line of sight on, so I'm going to again try to.
Okay, go for it. Target and shoot that arrow.
Okay.
Okay, that is a failure unless you would like to attempt to push the roll and take a condition.
No.
No?
I'm just back.
Okay, all right. So you, your arrow kind of pings into the darkness somewhere, ricocheting off some wall, and you move back a little bit. That brings us back to Morning Cloak.
Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't feel very knightly to me. These people are kind of weak and annoying. So I'm going to stow my put my morning star for Morning Cloak on my belt, and I want to should I shove or topple?
Oh, I don't know. What do you feel like doing?
Or I could even just, is this person in front of me, they still have like a scimitar or something?
Yeah, to your knowledge, it appears that they all are armed with scimitars that you've seen.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do instead. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, anyone that's watching could visibly see me just be like this isn't even, it's like fighting little kids. I'm in full plate armor and they're barely swinging and they're fucking blindfolded. I'm just gonna take my morning star and just start like smash the scimitar out of the one's hand in front of me.
Okay, so you're gonna try to
disarm.
disarm. Awesome. All right. So
Yeah.
for the
So it's handled with an opposed roll between me and the enemy's skill level and the weapon that I am using. The attack counts as an action for you, but not for the opponent. If the enemy is holding the weapon with both hands, you get a Bane. I assume they're one-handing a scimitar?
Yeah.
If you succeed, the weapon lands D6 meters away in a direction of your choice, picking up a weapon from the ground as an action. Okay, so... yeah, that's what I'd like to do. So my skill in... shit, what's the Morningstar considered? Is it a hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hammer?
It's a hammer.
Okay.
So my skill in hammers is 14.
Ooh, it's a
So I just
14-14. Yeah, so same with the scimitar skills.
They have a 14 in hammer?
Mm-hmm. No, in scimitar. So I think it's
Ooh,
it's
wait,
an opposed
says,
roll, remember? Right?
Yeah, it's a opposed roll between your and the enemy's skill level in the weapon that you are using.
Oh, so okay.
So does that mean the weapon is that like a plural you, or is that like the weapon I'm specifically using? I read it as I'm using a hammer, so I'm against their hammer skill.
Good question.
I think that makes
tell us
sense.
later.
Daryl's like,
this
yeah.
is handled with an opposed roll between your and the enemy's skill level in the weapons you are using.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, if the you is plural, like you and the enemy, meaning if they're using a dagger, you know, it's their skill level in the dagger versus...
The way everything else is written, it specifically references the enemy. I mean, the way everything else is written, I would assume that it would be with the skill level of the weapon that you and the enemy are using, if it wasn't just supposed to be directed as me, because the whole paragraph is written directed as if it's talking to me, the player. So I read it as I'm using hammer, so we're a hammer versus hammer here.
Okay. Well, rules people watching this video, let us know what you think.
Shaitan, let us know.
Shaitan, yeah, let us know. All right, yeah, I can roll a hammer.
So is it just a D20 then, and I have to roll under 14? Is that the kind of opposed roll it is? Because I can't just hit hammer, right? It'll.
Yeah. So roll.
No, I can. I can just hit hammer.
Yeah.
And I gotta.
Oh shit. So they failed, but I think that let me look up
it's an opposed roll.
rolls
What
really
did they
quick.
roll? A 7?
Opposed roll. So if your roll fails, your action fails as well, regardless of your opponent's roll. Okay. So if your roll succeeds while your opponent fails, your action succeeds. If both of you succeed with your rolls, your action succeeds if the result of yours is lower or equal to. So yeah, in this case, you would just fail, unless you want to push it. Because even though they failed, you failed.
So no, I'm not gonna push a roll to do that. I'll just be frustrated in my attempt and not really putting a lot of effort into it. So I just kind of like flick out with my Morningstar, kind of frustrated at this like kind of weak battle against these stupid humans, and whatever,
okay,
just stand there.
Okay, so you just stand there. That means this person is up next. They feebly lash out at you, Morning Cloak. Oh yeah, awareness again. With chattering teeth, they try to locate you. They do not, alas. So a very terrible little swing misses you. Then Daryl, you're up next.
Yeah. These false acolytes must perish. I will move again. I don't know why he's sounding a lot older, weirder.
This cave is aging you.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna swing with my staff again.
All right.
Take that. I am going to disarm this time.
Oh, really?
Why not?
Okay.
Yes. I'll show
So
you how to
disarm
do
again is is that an opposed roll again, right?
Yep.
So that'd be their skill in staves? Staves?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Well, you failed anyway, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. So again, this cultist is keeping a tight hold on a scimitar. Do you want to move at all, or are you good where you are?
No, I'm gonna stay.
Okay. So next up would be this one. This frightened one in front of you still feebly lashes out at you, but first they must make an awareness roll because they're blindfolded and failed again. So it's just kind of like tink, tink off your armor. Little cat scratches. Louis, you're up. Night, Jacob. Thanks for hanging out.
I am weaponless, so I'm gonna run up to this guy and
that's the one you threw the dagger at.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to shove him or topple him.
Topple. Okay, so toppling. How did I lose the combat section? So toppling.
Toppling.
Yeah, you got it? Okay.
Oh, it says you try to topple an enemy to the ground. This is handled with an opposed roll between your skill level and the weapon you are using, and the enemy's evade. If you're weapon as a toppling feature, you get a boon, and it counts as an action for you, but not the opponent.
So I just have to roll up an evade then. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So they are rolling an evade, trying to. Oh, but you failed. So yeah, unless you want to push it, so it doesn't matter that they rolled the absolute worst they could roll.
You know, Louis would be upset because he is ill-tempered. That he not only missed, but like he doesn't have his knife. So I'm gonna push the roll.
Okay. What condition are you gonna take? Oh shit.
Anger and still be angry.
Yeah. You're just so pissed. Okay.
That just echoes throughout the cave.
Yeah. Donald. All right. Next up, all you guys do is hear this sound of dragging in the cave, and you presume it's the woman that is just leaving a very crazy trail of blood. Okay. This guy who still can't get away. This is the saddest group of. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Oh, okay. So finally, you hear a Nyah! And you actually hear a
pokes in the eyes and stuff, and one of them goes like this.
So what you do here, you hear Azrael, save me, and then he bursts free of the crazy vines. And he starts walking forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and he comes straight for you, Darrow, as if he knows who cast this dastardly spell. Oh, but does the evade, does that count as an action to escape?
With the top? Oh, no.
Did it say on your spell?
No.
It does not?
No, it just says breaking free requires an evade roll. However, I'm going to argue that breaking free...
Yeah, I would say that probably would be an action.
Action.
Yeah. So I'll say he still storms over in anger, brandishing his scimitar, and he makes it up to you, but that is all he can do. Which brings us to another round. And you hear more wet dragging sounds in the distance, in the darkness. And then also, the person in front of you, Morning Cloak, attempts with a quivering blade to try to spot you in this, in their darkness. Oh, and they succeed! Holy shit! Okay, so finally. They open their mouth in surprise as they, blindly locate you and lash out with the scimitar. Oh shit! Okay, so you can choose to parry, you can choose to dodge, or you can choose to do nothing. What do you like to do?
At this point, I'm just doing the motions in combat anymore. I'm frustrated by these stupid humans and their like obtuse attempts at combat, and like if they swing a scimitar at me, I'm just gonna be like just see what happens. Like I just want to see.
Okay. Oh shit! I forgot to target you.
Look at these secret rolls, though, by the way.
Oh, they're secret? Oh, shit. I forgot to change it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should have made that public.
Hashtag fudge in chat.
Can I? Here we go. Bam. Can you guys see that now? There you go. You can see it.
Yep.
I can make reveal to everyone. Let me see if I can, if this will still
Build
work.
everyone all the time.
No, that did not seem to work. So 7 damage. What minus your armor, whatever that would be. Looks like I have to do it first.
So well, shit. I haven't been hit all day, and I forget where my armor is. What's my total armor? Let me go to.
Your armor is
6.
Yeah, 6 plate armor.
Damage.
Well,
but I have a helmet too.
Great helm. Dang, so you take no damage.
And I have a shield. Where's my? Am I stupid? Where's my total armor?
Does it just show you like? I guess you have to add it up. I think it is an auto calculation with the. I think it shows up as 8. I remember last time I think it was 8, but maybe you weren't using the shield last time. So I think you have to manually add it all up.
So I get 6 for plate armor, I get 2 for the helm, and then what's the shield give me?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. They are not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't even know if it's not. It doesn't even count as. It's equipped under weapons, so I don't even know if it is anything. Anyway, but yes, 8. So it just does what I think it does, and just like glances off me, and I sigh.
And another one. Yeah, another one off in the corner tries again. They see the hope in the eyes, well, in the mouth, and the expression of the other one, and attempts to spot you in the darkness. And no, unfortunately, that person is terrible as well. Sariel, you're up. As you see these pathetic black-robed figures try to take down the massive Morning Cloak. Okay. you like that. Double M. Just call me MM. M&M's.
Shoot. I'm out of, like, ranged. Can I hit
Oh, shit. Everybody's like... Right, yeah, I'll say right there. I think that's fine.
Unless I critically fail and then I kill Darrow.
Yeah, ranged combat.
I'm 2'8".
That's true.
Oh yeah, you can shoot right over his head.
I'll shoot over you.
Shoots in the back of his head.
I trip and I aim down.
No, you'll be like that. Remember Legend, the movie Legend, when they shoot the arrow in his glass, his little flask on under his hat? Oh, she got me in the brain pan. Great movie. All right.
I succeeded.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. So, and you're trying to do this one?
Yeah.
I'm going to say this person attempts to dodge. They like, they think something's going down, but I think they get a, Bane, right? Darkness? I feel like you would. Let's just say you do, because they're blindfolded. Okay, so they're trying to evade with a Bane. Okay. Oh shit, succeeded even with a Bane!
No.
So, on a successful, I'm gonna say this person leaps aside, right over here.
Oops.
Into the dimly lit area. Okay, so do you want to move at all, or are you good where you are?
I'm gonna move, I guess.
Okay, just back there? Okay. So then this figure crawls forward again to strike at Darrow. Attempts to strike at Darrow because they're blind. No, okay. A fiddly scimitar tries to find the little man. It's just going over your head. Okay. And that's all he's doing. So it's your turn now, as the scimitar blade is just whisking over your head.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to smack my new opponent here.
Okay.
Staff. Yeah. I'm just gonna go normal.
Fail. Do you want to push, or just leave it as is?
No, my God, I'm gonna push. I'm gonna be disheartened. This is embarrassing.
There you go, and he cannot go again, so he
But
cannot
what does
dodge.
it matter?
You succeeded.
I will. Yes, but what does it matter? I am disheartened.
Oh, all right. Time to deal this damage.
Crap damage.
All right, so you wallop him with your staff. Louis, you're up. Unless you want, did you want to move it all, Darrow, or are you good?
He just went, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's complicate this. Is his reaction spent then? He can't hit me if I move away?
Correct. Well, wait. I don't think that counts. Yeah, free attack, I think that's it does not count as an action. It's like a reaction.
Let's
I'm pretty sure.
that up. This is important.
Yeah, the roll does not count as a action. Immediately. Right. Yeah, the free attack does not count as an action.
All right, I'm gonna have to step back either way.
So you're going to try to step back.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get behind Morning Cloak again.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So you need to roll me an evade then, as this his scimitar searches the darkness for you. Oh shit!
I am useless.
Fail. Okay. If it fails, the enemy immediately gets to perform an additional melee attack, a free attack. The free attack does not count as an action. Blah blah blah, and can neither be parried or dodged. Oh shit! But lucky for you, he's as blind as a bat. And it fails. So you get away successfully, Darrow. Congratulations. Which brings us back to the mountain that is Morning Cloak. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna snarl out, just like, what is this comedy of errors? And I strike again at one of their. I don't even strike at the blade. I literally just try to topple this fucker. Like I just reach out and just shove one of them down to the ground. Whoever's in front of me. I don't care which one.
Before you do that,
I
think you skipped my turn.
What's up?
Oh, I skipped you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really? Oh shit.
Louis up.
Sorry, man.
No, it's all good. So since you skipped my turn, out of anger, he's just gonna blow into the didgeridoo as loud as possible.
Whoa, his anger is going into the parallel universe that we exist in.
Fourth wall
Okay. All right. Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, so he's gonna give boons to everybody.
Okay. Everybody has boons.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay. All right. Do you want to move at all, or are you good where you are?
I'm good with it.
All right. So back to Morning Cloak. Now
And
you have
I hear the one thing that makes this comedy of errors even more ridiculous is a didgeridoo reverberating through the thing, and my frustration goes even higher. My blood pressure reaches stroke level, and I just do what I said I was gonna do. I just shove the shit out of
shove the shit out of this one
whoever
front of
is
you?
in front of me at this point.
Okay, this person. So they have to do an opposed roll with evade.
And then what am I doing? It's a weapon roll?
It is a if your weapon has the toppling. Oh wait, that's if your weapon has a toppling feature.
Wait. Let's see. Does my weapon have the toppling feature?
You should check. You get a
no,
you get a bane.
I don't think.
Oh, you get 2 boons. That'd be awesome if you did.
I don't think it does. Nowhere does it say toppling. It just says bludgeoning. So,
okay, so they need to roll an evade. You need to roll your Morning Star.
I roll.
But you get to roll it with a boon because of the didgeridoo. They failed anyway, so you're probably gonna win.
So I just get hammers in with the boon. Hammers, 1 boon. Oh, let me target them. Boom.
I don't even think you need to do it, but yeah.
Boom.
You succeed, so you topple this person to the ground. They are now prone at your feet.
Yeah. I literally just shove them to the ground, just loom over them, and just snarl again in frustration and just throw them to the ground.
Okay. The other one nearby, he recoils at your display of sheer strength. And now it's your turn again.
I shove that one to the ground too.
All right.
I should just be slapping them. You know, like that skit about that show, and all those people just running in the guy, and he's just like slapping them all down as they run into him. That's what's happening right now. I shove the first one down, and the other one recoils, and I just like shove that one down too. Same shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to roll an evade again. You get your.
I'm still booned up, right?
Yes. So this one succeeded with a dragon, which I mean, I guess. So, but you succeeded, but they got a 1, meaning they evaded you enough. So, even though you succeeded.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's too bad. That would have been cool. Double topple. Do you want to move at all, or are you staying right here?
Absolutely. If only to stand on somebody and try to finish this debacle.
Okay. So that brings us to Darrow. What would you like to do, Darrow?
I'm going to try to move back again. I'm gonna have to do a new evade. So if I fail this evade, does that mean that I don't back away? Or does that mean that he gets an attack of opportunity, a free attack on me?
Say that again, sorry.
If I fail this roll, this evade roll, because I'm going to try to move away now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You would get a free attack, yeah.
Yes.
And it's kind of out of turn order, yeah.
But do I still get the move?
Yeah, I'll say so, yeah.
It just triggers the attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I should actually be here now.
Did you roll your evade?
Because that's what I wanted to do last round, but I didn't actually move.
Gotcha. Sorry. Yeah, go for it. Okay.
That's okay. So now, ta-da! I am out of range for this guy. I'm gonna ensnare him again.
Oh shit! Same guy. Okay, go for it.
With a lovely little boon.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It totally happened. All right, explain to me how this guy gets ensnared. Let me mark him as shocked because there's no ensnared.
I whip my twig in the air and shout, Rotvelska. And
yes.
Vines and branches come out of the mountain here and entangle him.
Ooh, so like from the side? Like from this wall that he's next to, maybe?
Yes, and from the ground.
Nice. Okay.
The elements are mine.
All right, awesome. So he's like, his arm is stuck. You see his scimitar just fiercely held in his grasp still, which brings us to Louis.
I am going to switch my turn with Demon Cultist number 10, the one at the bottom.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me do this. So let's see, swap initiative. Demon Cultist 10. Bam. All right. So yeah, this person keeps scooching back. Which brings us, oops, shit. Why did I make that person dead? That's not what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So this person, oh shit, I fucked it all up. Let me go back. Okay, then this guy's next. He's going to try to get away from this ensnared predicament he's in. So I got to roll an evade. Oh, he does not break free.
Nature hates you, you know. That's why they fail.
So this one this one right in front of you, Louis, lashes out at you. Well, attempts to. Blinded as this person is. Oh, they succeed. They spot your. Are you a white mallard? I don't think we ever. I guess you are, according because Matt's. Didn't you make him white?
I think so. Yeah.
Artistic license.
Ah.
He gets to choose his own color.
Yeah. Are you going to be a white mallard?
Yeah, white with like a green stripe like down the back.
Oh, nice.
You know,
Okay,
racing stripe helps me go faster.
You're positively glowing in this dark cave, and so he managed to see you somehow. So he is going to lash out at you with a scimitar. But, alas, he misses. Goes right over your fuzzy little head. And this one chooses to get up, but then backs away in fear, which means gotta roll an evade. Oh, succeeds. I'll say he makes it about like this far. Okay. Or actually I can just move one square, right? Isn't that how evade works? So one square. Dodging, evade. On a successful dodge, you may, if you want, move up to 2 meters. Okay. Well, I guess that's different, but that's fine. Serial, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? I guess I will continue targeting the person I was targeting before.
This person right here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say that they're going to definitely get a bane, or you're gonna get a boon. You already have a boon, right? Because of, so you're gonna get double boon.
Double boon.
Because this guy's literally just like jacked. He's stuck in the wall, or stuck on the wall with these roots and vines all over him. Don't forget to target him, and then do what you're gonna do.
Okay, so double boon.
Double boon.
Because he's.
Whoa! Yeah, it looks like you have Louis targeted,
says.
or is that me? That's me. Yeah, okay. Double boon. Look at all those D20s. One of those has to work, right? Yes. One does. Roll the damage, please.
Okay.
Just hit the button.
Yes.
And then I will assign it.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay, this one, how do you want to take this one out?
I guess between the eyes.
Okay, yeah. So his flailing head is now pinned to the rock wall as your arrow embeds into his skull. And he is no longer. Which brings us finally to Louis. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna attempt to get my knife back. I guess the best way to do that would be to topple this guy in front of me.
You can topple, or I'll say you can try to make a I feel like that might be an opposed roll of like.
Would it be disarm?
No, because it's not a weapon. It's like sticking out of. It's not. He's not holding it. It's like in his shoulder. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Like a sleight of hand, or yeah, I don't know. Maybe like a sleight of hand, or you can do. I let you do like a raw agility roll too, I guess, if you want. Try to grab it.
Can I use persuasion to get it
back? Please let me stab you, or take mine.
Can I have it back, please? I'm gonna go ahead and topple.
Okay. So you're gonna try to push this person prone to the ground.
Yeah.
And it's an opposed roll, so they need to roll evade, right? And that's gonna be a. Oh, you failed anyway, so it doesn't matter. Meaning, do you want to try to push the roll, or are you happy with your failure?
You know, I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna feel a little disheartened, because I've been failing. a lot tonight, so sad face.
Okay. All right, next up is... Oops.
Oh, so I pushed it, and it looks like it succeeded.
Oh, you succeeded. Okay.
Yeah.
So you topple this person, and yes, I will say you just get you get your dagger back for free since you're
sweet
pinning them to the ground. All right, so next round, I'm gonna remove this person. Morning Cloak, you're up.
So are people dying? Are we killing people?
Yeah, you heard a in the distance. There's 2 people dead. There's 2 remaining. One is on the ground. One is scurrying back away from you timidly, brandishing the scimitar. The one right here. I guess you can't quite see him because it looks like it's dark for you.
Can I call out just like, "Are you done?" and see if they like stop?
Yeah, you call out and you kind of hear frustrated weeping. Must not stop. He will make it worse. It's almost like
fuck it. I'm gonna bring the morning star down on the dude on the ground, right on his head.
Okay,
like
you're gonna get a boon because he is prone.
Yeah.
You better believe it.
I'm gonna pop this thing like a watermelon. Let's see what happens here.
Don't forget to target him.
Yep, there it is. We got target.
All right.
And then I got Morningstar, and then I got that. Oh, fuck me. I could have just been toppling with this thing the whole time. I could just hit topple and disarm and all sorts of shit. Anyway.
Yeah, the topple, all that stuff's built in. Oh, no. Failed. Do you want to push the roll for the...
Fuck it. Yeah, I don't care.
Well, hold on. Isn't Louis' boon still going?
I think it ended with his turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
because I toppled, I didn't redo
you
it.
did. Yeah, you're right. Carry on.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna push it, and I'm just gonna be angry about it.
Why won't you just stay down? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so what do you want? Double weapon damage? Or another attack against another enemy?
Another attack. Let me do the single weapon on this guy. I want this thing to be like a Faces of Death video. Free attack against another enemy. Roll damage.
Oh, damn. Yeah. So 12. Wait. Did you target him?
Did.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Damage
Weird.
applied.
I thought it would.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, dead and prone. This one, you just do some melon action on his head, I guess. And then you get the free
attack. You said
attack.
there's one here that I just can't see?
There's one right here, right in front of you.
So if I can't see him, then I can't see him and I roll like a Bane or something?
Yeah. You're going to roll with a awareness, I believe. It's darkness.
Yeah, fuck that. I'll take one step this way and swing at this guy.
Dead.
He's dead.
They're all dead? It's just the one. Then fuck yeah, I'll just swing into the darkness. I'm angry, right? I'm angry and foolhardy, and I'm just swinging away.
Yeah, so an awareness roll is required because you're in full darkness to try to attack this
dope
person.
So, what's the best way to roll awareness?
It's in your skill list.
So just skill list, awareness. Oh, intelligence, which is what I just pushed. And it's already a 6. So...
Well,
I'm angry.
You can add. Oh shit, that's right. You cannot push. Isn't that right? You cannot push rolls associated with certain skills. Or no, you get banes on everything. That's right. That's what it is.
Yeah, it automatically put in an angry bane and a great helm bane. For my awareness to try to swing into the dark. So I'm just
double bane
in the dark now. Just at the very least, the brain matter from the Morning Star will hit this person. And that's good enough for me right now because there's no way I'm rolling 3 under 6.
Holy shit. Okay. Are you gonna...
I'm not pushing that.
You're just like madly like, Why are you doing
this? I howl into the darkness and just just swinging. I'm just pissed. This is dumb.
Okay. As Morning Cloak swings into the darkness, you hear him cursing and howling. Louis, it's your turn.
I imagine like this person on the ground in pure darkness is just terrified shitless now.
Well, this person is dead on the ground. This person's not on the ground.
Yeah.
But they like backed up. But yeah.
Like I would imagine like you have a wolf howling at them. Like, holy crap. So I'm gonna add to that and didgeridoo it.
Oh shit.
And,
okay.
Add those boons.
Okay. So everybody has boons. Did you want to move at all?
No, I'm good.
Okay, Sariel, you're up. As you hear Morning Cloak howling in the darkness, and you hear just the whistle of his, or whatever, whoom, whoom, his Morning Star.
Shoot. I guess I'll come up
yeah,
here.
I mean, you could, yeah.
Into the darkness.
Well, you don't want to go right there.
Well,
That'd be melee. Yeah, you want to be right there. So target him, and you're going to get a Bane.
I don't know.
Well, I guess it's going to cancel it out. Or well, you're going to have one boon and one Bane.
Okay, so nothing? Or do I add up anything?
I don't know. I think there's I would just add it and see what happens.
Okay.
Maybe it cancels it out. I'm just curious.
I can't target them because I can't see them.
Oh, okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I can click around.
Can you click? Like right? Click right here. Can you hit T?
It's not working.
Oh, look at that. It's so smart. It knows when... Interesting. That's cool.
I can see it.
It knows when they're in the darkness. It's okay. It's no big deal. We can manually do it.
Oh,
okay. Did you roll? So you did cancel it out. Awesome. Are you going to push your roll at all or just take the failure?
I'm just going to take the failure, I guess.
All right. Darrow! You're up.
Yes. What am I gonna do? Okay, I have a torch and I have flint and tinder. Is it possible to use 10 seconds around to get the torch out of my backpack and try to light it on fire? Or would that be...
That would be an action, I would say. I would say that would be your action to, like, ignite a torch.
Alright.
Are you going to do that?
Yeah, I don't have to roll for that.
No. It's automatic. So, actually, if you right-click on your token, there's a little fire icon. That should illuminate the area with like a torch. Bam! All right,
Behold.
You do this, and right when you do this, you see this bloody mess of a man backing away, and he just collapses to the ground. It's almost like he looks at Morning Cloak, he looks at all of you surrounding him, and he's frightened to death. He grasps his chest and just falls to the ground. And you guys are basking in the light of Darrow's torch right now. You see this woman back here lying in a pool of blood. There's a bloody trail just leading all the way from where she first encountered you. And let's get it back to some other tunes here. All right.
It's almost as if we could have done this a very long time ago.
So yeah, you guys are collecting yourselves, collecting your breath. I guess Morning Cloak, maybe your anger is waning a bit.
How do we get over pushed effects again?
It is a
Short rest.
short rest, yes, which you can do once per stretch.
Shift? Stretch.
Yeah, so you can do it
Stretch.
like once per day if you want to do that.
Yeah, no, I'm still mad.
Okay. Healing and resting.
Unless everyone is taking a breather. Yeah.
Yeah, you could have done a round rest, but that's only for willpower points, no HP. Short rest that will last. Yeah, that's HP. Yeah, you can only have a stretch rest once per shift. So you guys are, yeah, you're standing here. There are all these dead cloaked figures lying at your feet. looking very, very similar to the one that is that Darrow is standing on, holding his torch aloft. And it's sizzling in the damp air. What would you guys like to do?
Can Darrow examine the dead body by his feet?
Oh, yes, you can. So, you
Check for
examine.
genitals.
Check for genitals. Okay, so again, this figure is face down. So what do you want to do? Just check the robes and stuff?
Well, first I would like to wipe the hair from the figure's face.
Okay, as you do
Is
this...
it a woman? Is it a man?
So you part the hair, the bangs, the greasy hair that is kind of like, you know, stuck to the cave floor, and you see that it's missing an eye. In fact, this eye has been torn out, and the hair is stuck to the floor with dried blood.
Ugh.
I can't check for a wallet.
Kick it for keys.
Yeah, I'm gonna pat the body down.
Okay.
What kind of gear is this person wearing? Is it hunting gear?
It's like just
robes?
a cloak, regular clothes, like a black cloak. But you do, as you're checking this person out thoroughly in the torchlight, you see that there are these massive bite marks in his neck. And you also see there's a strange mark on the forearm, a tattoo.
What ho?
And I wish I had the tattoo. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's in the rule book. Give me one moment, but you guys can go ahead and RP or whatever you want to do while I find this.
Yeah, I just dropped my morning star to the ground, like almost like a... I assume it's long enough that I could like have it on the ground and also have the handle in my hand and just be kind of like leaning on it.
Okay.
And I'm just
If
gonna...
anyone is interested, this person has a tattoo on them. I don't care.
Did we look at the genitals?
Here it is. I can show you guys. Yes, I found it. This is the tattoo you see.
Oh, it's what's on their foreheads.
Yeah, this one's on the forearm of this guy.
As a bard, I would imagine I've traveled around quite a bit. Do I recognize that?
Why don't you roll me a what would it be? Like, is there a lore or something?
There's myths and legends.
Yeah, why don't you roll me a myths and legends and see if you can recognize this tattoo.
Oh, I have a bane because I'm angry.
That's unfortunate.
Dang.
Unfortunately, no. It's just right on the tip of your tongue, but anybody else is totally open to do it as well if you'd
Crying
like.
out loud.
Yeah, no, I don't give a shit. I could care less about what some human mark is. But I'm just kind of still frustrated leaning on my morning star and just like, what was that?
It was a sad display.
Was indeed a sad display, a comedy of errors, a shambles for us all. We need to do better.
I thought we did quite excellent.
Why don't you didgeridoo don't open your mouth again, duck?
I actually agree with him.
Which who is she pointing to?
Doc.
Well, an elf would.
What does that mean?
Means whatever you want it to mean.
Alright, I'm gonna check the body.
All the other bodies?
Well, I want to check out like the tattoo.
Oh, you want to try to recognize it?
Can
So roll me a myths and legends.
Oh, that's not very good. Okay, fine. No boons or banes. Oh man, on a 4 for a second. Okay.
But as this is happening, as you're searching, you hear that sound again you heard when you were just at the very entrance. Just this scraping sound, almost like steel on rock, and you hear this. And you smell this rank smell. I need all of you guys to roll me a Constitution, please. Constitution check.
During all this, could I have checked for my arrows? And
yeah, you don't really roll. You don't need. We don't manage that. As long as you have a quiver, you're good. So we don't have to go through all that stuff. Oh shit! So who rolled a 1? Louis. Okay, Darrow failed. Sariel failed. Morning Cloak succeeded. Okay, so Darrow and Sariel, you were just overcome by sickness. You're just like retching and heaving, and you feel terribly, terribly ill. I need you to become dazed from this foul, foul smell. And then you hear these knife-like steel, iron, something sounds scraping against the rock, and it recedes into the distance. And you guys are standing at this kind of a crossroads. You see firelight spilling from this area over here to your to the west, and to the north. You see a rock wall. It appears there's kind of like it opens up a little bit and then recedes back down again.
Since I got a dragon with that sniff test, could I determine what direction the smell's coming from?
Yeah, I'll say it's north.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you that since you got the Uber roll. But you also hear something. Darrow, you're closest, so you hear this very faint scratching sound. Does not sound like the same sound you heard earlier. That sounded massive. It almost sounds like rats scurrying on stone.
Coming from
over here.
From the northwest? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you hear a as well.
It's Louis' sister.
Shannon, get out of there!
Shannon? I like how Shannon's your cousin. I thought it might be like Shirley? I don't know. Shirley and Louis. So yeah, we're out of turn order, so you guys are free to do whatever you'd like.
Loot the bodies.
Loot the bodies. So upon these bodies, you just find they're all blindfolded, as I said. They're all very thin, emaciated. They don't look like they've been eating too well. They're all marked with this strange tattoo. And they all have scimitars.
I'm gonna take the blindfold off of one of them.
Okay. You see dead eyes open in fright. So they look normal. Doesn't look blind or anything like that, but it's whatever expression they had in their final throes of death.
Well, they could have used them. I guess they just didn't. And that tattoo's on their forehead?
This one had on a forehead. This one out here. The other ones are like on their arms.
Okay.
Darrow will call out to Sir Morning Cloak. I don't know. Is he a sir? Yes. We established that he.
Oh yeah. I am a knight. Knight of the Green Man.
Sir Morning Cloak. Can you proceed me down this narrow hallway?
I suppose that is what I can do. Before that, since everyone else took a look at this person's tattoo, can I take a peek at it and fail miserably?
Do you want to roll? Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I would love to roll terribly, but I at least want to know in my own heart that I at least looked at it, and as I should not know because I do not care. But I'm rolling awareness. No, not awareness. Myths and legends.
Myths and legends.
And I'm angry.
Ooh. Nope. Wow. 20.
Yeah, I couldn't have failed much harder.
Nope.
I super just.
It starts moving into different shapes while you're looking at it.
So, you know what's weird is I rolled a 20 to fail with hammers and I rolled a 20 to fail with myths and legends, but it's checked my box to level up at the end.
Yeah, because when you fail or succeed with a demon or dragon, you get an opportunity to level up.
I thought it. I completely. I didn't know it was when you failed super bad too. I thought it was just when you succeeded.
Yeah, no.
Look at that.
Fail forward.
Look at us.
Fail forward.
Fail forward. Yeah, get better when you do really bad at something. So bad, you couldn't do any worse. You somehow get better. That totally makes sense.
Learn.
Yeah, live and learn.
Live and learn.
Get loves. Yes, I will proceed. The small man.
Okay.
Down the narrow tunnel. We're going this way, correct?
Yeah. So feel free to move your tokens as you guys make your way down there. Again, you hear this, and you hear the crackle of a campfire as you enter this area, and smoke is rising to the ceiling from this campfire, and you see everywhere skulls and bones scattered all over the floor. But strangely, right over here, let me move so the stream can see. Sorry about that, stream. Right over here, there's a little wooden crate. And inside that little crate with bars, little cage, are 2 chickens. But yeah, the entire floor is strewn with bones, skulls, and all manner of bones. Sariel and Louis, it looks like Louis following Sariel. Are you doing anything, or are you just kind of hanging in the darkness?
No, I'll follow, I guess.
Okay.
But do keep your fox away from these hens.
Oh yeah. Is your fox with you?
Yeah.
Don't forget about Foxy.
So I know that we're animal kin. Can normal animals possibly talk to other animal kin?
No, I would say no. These are animals. You're
Okay.
like you're a different thing. Yeah.
Breed.
Different breed. There you go. You're like, I just picture you as Howard the
We're
Duck.
built
That's what
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, an animist can talk to animals.
Oh shit.
He needs to have that spell.
Oh.
So the
man.
non-animal. So you don't have the spell, right?
Oh,
Well, I was looking for a conversation, but dinner works too.
Shannon, I'm sorry.
It's okay. She's just third cousin.
Do you think these are from farm?
Oh.
Oh, very possibly, yes.
What do you think they were doing with chicken?
Well, if I know humans,
Huh.
It could be
I don't
part of
quite
some
know where it's
sacrifice.
going. Perhaps.
well, they looked quite thin. I don't know if they were eating the eggs or.
You said there was a crap ton of like bones in this room, right?
Yeah. There's skulls, and yeah, you can see them kind of sketched on the map. It's
Are
everywhere.
they all human skulls, or is there like a variety?
They are. Yeah, I'll say there's a variety. So there's like animals, there's humans. Yeah, it's quite the mix.
That is interesting. Not that I care.
Is there anything else in here of import? There's no people, there's no nieces, there's just bones and chickens.
Yeah, and then there's another, you can see the cave branches out up here in the northeast.
I'm just gonna march that direction.
Does it
Okay.
get stinkier as we go?
So it gets dark. You see a massive pit, Morning Cloak, that you're about to step into. Yeah, so Darrow's going to probably want to be nearby so you guys can see what's going on.
But
So as you...
should we maybe take 15 minutes to rest?
you guys want to do your shift?
There is a campfire.
There's a campfire. We
So,
can.
I mean, it is a save point then.
Yeah, hey.
True.
So yeah, why don't you guys do your little rest if you'd like?
Do our little rest.
And remember, this is just once per day, essentially.
All right.
What's the button for a little rest? Is it the middle one?
Is it? Oh, okay.
It's a stretch rest, right? Not a shift rest. That's what you said. Yeah, because this one that's not in a bed, right? What's the one on the left? Oh, round rest. Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, round rest will just give you willpower points back. Recover a condition of your choice.
Stretch rest, morning cloak rest, 1 stretch and recover 0 HP, 0 WP, and a condition of my choice. You can use your memento to recover an additional condition. So I just uncheck the condition now?
Yep. Or right click it maybe. You might have to right click it. I don't know. I know right click tends to remove things.
It's just a regular click for this one. But yeah. Right clicking a lot of stuff in here is really helpful. It's cool.
Yeah.
So when it says use your memento to recover an additional condition, does that get rid of the memento?
I believe so. Let me double
I don't-
check. Let's see, memento. Yeah, in addition to your memento is always a tiny item, blah, blah, blah. If you lose your memento... Yeah, once per gaming session, you can use your memento to recover an additional condition during a stretch rest. So I don't think you lose it. You're just like... It's making
Just lose
you,
it for the day.
making you all cozy. And like,
Yeah.
Perfect.
you don't
So
lose
yeah,
it.
my memento is a beautifully carved pipe. So yeah, I'm gonna pack that full and smoke it next to the campfire.
Okay. All right. So you guys hang back, heal, feeling better.
Tobacco.
You just hear the buck, 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 and the crackle of the fire. And what would you guys like to do next?
Depends on what time the GM is ending the session for the evening.
Oh, I'll say you guys can move a little bit more. Maybe another 10 or 15
We have to get
minutes.
to a cliffhanger, you're right.
Gotta end it somehow.
So yeah, I guess my frustration and anger about just how poorly. So I'm kind of lashing out at everybody, but I'm much more mad at myself as a knight for the display that happened. And I just take a breather, close my eyes, relax, think about the past and life and death and chickens, and tongue my silver tooth and just kind of relax, I guess.
Okay. What about the rest of you? Sariel, what are you up to? With your fox at your feet.
I'm petting my fox. Getting to know my fox. Is it possible to have my fox, can I tell the fox to maybe go a little further in the cave and report back? I can't talk to it though. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a
It's just
like
an
what
attack.
is the value of the fox exactly?
They can attack.
Oh.
Points.
Value of the fox. It's what's the word I'm trying to think of for like it's invaluable. It's a pet, you know what I mean? And it's not a cat. So
Yeah, there you go.
God, I'm so glad she doesn't have a cat.
Yet. Yeah, I'm just stroking the fox.
Okay, Louis, what are you up to? Is all this fox stroking is going on and
yeah. So Louis, packed his pipe with, as Ryan said, the wacky tobacco, and he's on cloud 10.
Okay,
So.
Nice. And Darrow, what is little Darrow doing?
Well, right. So Darrow does not get rid of disheartened.
Okay.
Gets rid of dazed instead.
Okay.
So I have a feeling I'll be needing the memento later.
But while we are simply sitting here, resting our bones, now I have a query for you, Master Louis. What is your greatest accomplishment so far in your life?
Well, yeah.
Oh, he's too high.
Well, yeah. And he's just gonna kind of do that.
Awesome. Okay.
His love for the halfling leaf has made him. Well, what about you then, Lady Elf? What is your greatest accomplishment?
Probably getting this thing here. I'm gonna pull up my memento.
But please then share with us around the fire. Tell us how did this happen?
That's a great question. Perhaps Morning Cloak would like to tell.
I don't think we need to talk about that story.
Are you two?
No, we don't do
What's
that.
going on?
Yes, it was an accident in the bedroom. No,
Oh god.
no, trust me, if it was, I would sing from no, it is just it's just not important. Things happen sometimes.
I think
In
we
a
have
meta sense,
we
we have
have
not
a
discussed that out of game yet, and we'll figure that out and have fun with that at some point.
Yeah, I'll just wink at him. Just like to keep things mysterious.
I lean over to Louis.
I think that's what they were doing.
What? Yeah. What? Yeah.
I snarl and look at Darrow and I don't think it wise to besmirch the honor of a knight or a lady, half man.
Well, I was only trying to make light after this crap combat.
Maybe you should sit a little farther away from the duck when he smokes.
Perhaps, but do remember that the shepherd's laughter echoes in the bleats of contentment.
Whoa.
So what about you, little man? Little Darrow? What's your greatest accomplishment?
Oh, well, I am still a very young man, as it were. But you see where I am from. I am sort of a monk, a cleric of some kind. You do not have a real word for it in common, but I am a warden of the Woolen Way, you see. I am, of course, very proud of that.
WWW.
Yeah.
The Woolen Way.
Yes.
As much as I would like to hear more about this Woolen Way, perhaps we should.
Oh, I have pamphlets I can give you later.
Well, we can talk about this later. Maybe we should continue on.
Perhaps.
My fox is getting a little antsy. If you know them. Just kidding. I don't say that.
Too late. Too late. It's recorded.
I just saw Ryan's face, so I had to like.
I mean, clearly she has a thing for canids, apparently. I mean,
I think there's two clips. I think there's the campfire chat, and I think there's the fox, because Ryan's expressions while she was talking about her while she was talking.
She can't say the fox. She has to say my fox every time. That's what's getting me. Yeah, no, it is.
I feel an ownership. Okay.
Oh God, great.
And this is why I'm glad you don't have a cat. Sit by the fire and pet my kitty. So yes, I think that is the correct call from Lady Serial. I, kind of use my Morning Star to stand up, stretch it out a little bit, get ready. I think next time we kill more efficiently. We are sufficiently, rested here. My anger has subsided. Let's move forward.
I will say also that we do have more than my torch. If anyone else wants to. I don't want to go first into this.
Well, you can hand the torch to somebody.
Yeah. I mean, I have my shield and my Morning Star. Why don't you just stay close to and behind me, little man?
All right.
I do have, and remind me sometimes, you guys, I do have an ability called Guardian. So I can use willpower points to having a hit directed onto me instead of my ally. And it doesn't count as my action.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
So if you are close to me, you just remind me that you are, some of you, part of my pack, and I will protect you. It is my nightly duty, and none of you are human, and that's cool.
All right, so it sounds like Morning Cloak is taking the lead down this other corridor with Dara close behind. And as you approach this area, the cavern widens, and you see the dead body down below of the cultist that you left behind. But Morning Cloak, your nostrils flare as you smell a very pungent stench in this cave. And the floor begins to slope down. And your ears flatten as you also hear, or they actually perk up, I should say, as you see this massive pit below, and you hold the torch a little bit over the edge, and you see that the bottom of this pit is writhing with snakes. And it completely blocks the entrance to the rest of the cave ahead. So that is where we're going to stop it tonight, everybody. At the Cave of Pits. The Cave of Pits. The Cave of the Pit of the Snakes.
Is that's the episode
the
title?
Cave of Pits,
everybody. Yeah.
Cave of Pits.
Oh, pits. Got it.
Yeah, I said pits, but I'm like, no, there's snakes in the pit, though.
Yeah.
So.
Always are.
Yeah, we're going to end right there. Awesome session, guys. I think that was a really fun one. I really liked the campfire shenanigans. Long combat session though, but it moved somewhat quickly.
God, yeah, it's cleaner combat than 5e, but fuck, when you miss every fucking roll, it just got some lag.
Yep.
You know.
It sucks because I want to pick up a different weapon, but all of my skills are like 5 or lower.
Yeah,
So I would have to row under that.
Yeah, don't forget. I know we're not gonna. We talked about not doing it at the end of the session, but we're gonna do it, I guess, off stream. Is that what we all decided to do? So we don't.
Thanks, Ben. We can just do it after the
we'll do it after
the stream. And
so for the viewers, just so you know, after every session, we see if they are allowed to attempt to actually improve a roll based on if they rolled a dragon or a bane on anything. Plus, if they're going to answer a series of 5 questions, for every affirmative, they get another selection. So we'll see if they power up next week. Thank you, Patrick, for the amazing module. Thank you, Heimat and Andreas, for the amazing music. Thank you, viewers, for hanging out with us. And we will see you next week with yet another episode of Dragonbane as these 4 adventurers delve further into the Dead Eyes Cave. So we'll see you next time.